Yo, this camera looks insane, but it's not for everyone. Today I'm making the review of the Blackmagic Cinema 6K. I'm literally just gonna give you, it's not gonna be a full-on review, it's mainly gonna be like my opinion on viewpoint, because this camera is quite old now. It has been out for at least 3 or 4 years if I'm not wrong, and there are already a lot of reviews out there for this camera. The only reason why I'm picking up this camera to make this review is just because of autofocus, literally. So let's talk about the build quality. You already know it's heavy. It's a freaking heavy camera. It's kind of like twice the size of my current camera. I currently shoot the Lumix S5 2S, and the Blackmagic Cinema 6K full frame is quite big. It's big and heavy. The build quality is good though. It's plasticky, but it's rugged plastic. It's not like bad quality and stuff. However, it's heavy, and it gets worse whenever you attach stuff on it. So on the setup you seen earlier, I had a monitor on it. The only reason why I had the monitor is because I was vlogging, so I need to monitor myself, and the built-in monitor or the built-in screen on that camera doesn't allow you to see yourself. So in order to see myself, I needed the monitor on it, so it becomes heavy. So kind of, you can already tell that that camera is not made for vlogger. It's mainly a filmmaker or a videographer camera. It needs like a full-on operator behind the camera. The screen brightness is fine. It has so many ports. It makes it good for everybody to be able to use it. You have all the ports you need. You have CFS press. I use it with mainly an SSD, just because I don't have any CFS press card, but I might have to get 1 or 2. Just bad timing though, because everything is expensive right now, especially storage. So let's talk about image quality. Image quality is crazy. I think that's what draws everybody to Blackmagic. Like, the image quality is just so nice. The dynamic range is mad. I don't have any number for you. I just know that it's mad, and everybody kind of know. And you can see on the internet there are so many nice videos talking about Blackmagic in general and the color science. So expect to have really good image quality only if you know how to use it. So you need to expose properly, you need to do this stuff right, because if you don't, you screw up a lot, especially if whatever you're shooting is darker scene, like low light scene. You might have some trouble if it's not exposed properly. So however, if everything is done right, you have a super nice image quality. So you kind of already know, if you follow me for a long time, that I wanted to use BRoll so bad. But after actually messing a lot with this, because I played with BRoll, I wanted BRoll so bad. I tried BRoll once with the Blackmagic Cinema 6K. No, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K. But the thing is, that was a mistake, because I was trying to get the Blackmagic Cinema 6K full frame. That's what I actually ordered. But the company I ordered this camera with screwed up the order, and they sent me the wrong camera. So I tested anyway. But I wasn't fully in, because at the time I was trying to do it just because I wanted to try the autofocus. So when it came and it wasn't the autofocus camera, I wasn't really full in, but I kind of used it. But I wanted to use BRoll so bad. But now that I have a camera that has autofocus, in beta, and allows me to actually fully test the camera properly, I've done it. So I was kind of able to play a little bit more with BRoll. However, the workflow, I feel like it became overwhelming. Like it became complicated. I feel like the extra step in the workflow kind of killed me, but I think I know why. Because what happened is, anytime I draw it, I bring in a BRoll file into the DaVinci Resolve. Whatever I will do is, I will go in the RAW tab and try to color grade or try to do some adjustment in the RAW tab, and then I will go to my grading space and try to put the nodes and do the grading. And I feel like that's kind of overwhelming. Why? Because to be able to copy footage from footage, I have to copy the raw file by file or frame by frame. So it becomes kind of complicated. I felt like that I had an extra step in my workflow, and that I didn't like that. And I think what I could have done to kind of fix that issue would have been grading first. Or no, I would actually say start from making sure that whatever I'm capturing is captured properly, and then grade. Now if I'm grading and I'm not able to achieve the result I'm trying to achieve while grading, then I can go in the raw file and try to in the raw tab and try to fix the issue. I think that, like, if I try to use it that way, I would be a little bit more happier, because I was just shooting whatever I was trying to shoot, trying to make it look nice when I was capturing, and I was trying to grade in the raw tab and then finalize my grading in the color tab, which doesn't really make sense. I was supposed to do my grading normally and then only fix stuff that I wouldn't have been able to fix in post normally, fix them in the raw tab, not use the raw tab as a color grading tool. I think that's why it became overwhelming to me. But yeah, BRoll is good. Just make sure you do everything right if you want it to be nice. Now let's talk about autofocus. That's the only stuff I wanted to talk about, actually. That's the reason why I actually got this camera and I made this review. Autofocus is still in beta version, and it actually came on the prices, I believe 3 or 4 days ago, which is super good. And I think it came on the prices on the L mount and the EF, so that's actually great. So it feels like Blackmagic is adopting this, and which is good for everybody. I was blown away by the quality, like the way it performed. I believe I tried it mostly during the daytime. I didn't do any trial during the nighttime. I didn't feel like doing it. It's already spring, but it's still cold out there, and I like shooting my video outside. I just didn't feel like, and I think when I got the camera I was also a little bit sick, so I didn't feel like being outside in the cold, especially at night, because at night it will be colder. However, during the daytime I had no issue having getting that camera to focus on whatever I was trying to focus, especially myself, because I most of the time only shoot myself. I tried to shoot a short film. I wasn't able to pull it off. I think I didn't even, I wanted to shoot it, let me state it properly. I wanted to shoot a short film, but I didn't put the effort into getting the logistic and getting the actors to do it. So all I did was just shooting a mini documentary, and at first it wasn't even supposed to be a mini documentary. I just wanted to shoot someone else, have someone else in front of the camera so I can be focused on the production. So what ended up happening was kind of like I was telling a story, but I called it a documentary. But yeah, so doing that, I played a lot with the autofocus and it was so reliable. I relied 100% shooting that to the face detect. It works perfectly. Sometimes I would go on the continuous autofocus if I wanted to focus on object or other stuff, and the camera was fine. It did the focusing super great. And when I also tried to vlog with just the camera. It wasn't easy because I had to attach the monitor on top of the camera just so I can see myself. However, let's talk about the autofocus. The autofocus was fine regardless of that. The autofocus was fine regardless of that. So if you're thinking about picking up this camera just because of autofocus image quality, I would say go for it. The only cons I have to let you know is freaking heavy. Like the form factor over. I thought I wanted Blackmagic, but I feel like nah. I feel like bigger camera. No, I'm getting away. I want to stay away from them. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I feel like I can only use those one if like it's a big project or I have multiple people working with me. And keep in mind, that's not even a big camera. You can have a bigger camera than that, but it's just like it's not convenient for the workflow. One and gone, you can do it, but like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't have many more stuff to say. Like battery life is fine. A lot of stuff like the button are fine, the format, the aspect ratio, the anamorphic support, your open gate. I know you can get all those information in other videos. But yeah, I hope this video was useful for you. If it was, like, share, subscribe, put some comment. If you want me to talk about anything else, just let me know in the comment section and let's just do that. See you guys. Peace out. I have to go to bed.